Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. Today I'm going to be continuing where we left off with the Truth and Reconciliation campaign mission. I think this is the third mission I want to say in CE. I haven't played normal CE in so long and I know missions are exactly the same, but actually let me check. I don't think you can select missions without messing myself up. But this is the nighttime mission, so I'm gonna check how they changed the nighttime itself. See if they made it any different from the base game. Honestly, what I would want from this mission before I even start playing it is I don't want like a full comprehensive stealth system because I don't ever really want that in Halo. What I do want is some stealth aspects. Like I honestly want them and hope, I'm sure they didn't, but I would wish for this mission they would add silenced weapons that you could use. That would be a fun new addition to the sandbox that would be completely acceptable, especially for this mission. But I don't think they did. I'm sure they didn't, in fact, but we're gonna see. Hopefully I'll be surprised, but I bet they didn't.
Hit it, Marines! Go, go, go!
So we got our sniper. We also didn't place any ODSTs, which I wanted them to use here. I noticed there's two new animations there. Him doing that, kind of protecting his eyes as the dust goes away, and then Johnson doing the basically gesturing for everyone to come that way.
We should be able to recon the Covenant position without being
I'm gonna look around.
Get ready to move in to support us, Sergeant. The Master Chief is going to covertly take out as many of the Covenant as he can. Don't open fire until you hear the enemy return fire on us.
Just kind of looking around at the skybox and everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely a good skybox. Before I continue any further, let me just make sure you guys are... Oh yeah, reset my controls. That's crazy. I don't get that. I don't get that bug. Every single time I play, the game resets my controls back to the default, which is crazy. I don't know how they messed that up. Use equipment I'm gonna have as G. Yep. Third grenade will be F. That'll do it. Yep. Sorry about that. Yeah, they change that every time. My controls bug and reset. And before I continue any further, let me make sure that audio all sounds good for you guys. Alright. Yep, everything sounds perfect for you guys. I just had to make sure. Hey Sans, how's it going? Okay, so like I thought, there's no silence weapons in this. I really wish they would have put silence weapons in it, but that's alright. Also, from the prequel missions, they definitely used the Halo 5, and I think from Halo 4 too. It's definitely the Halo 5 style of shade turret. This one was actually introduced in Halo 3, I want to say, but it wasn't this same design. It wasn't as like bulky, and the doors and everything, like the wings weren't as huge. And then they kind of added upon it in Halo 4 and 5. I really like Halo CE's shade turret style, so I wish they would have remade that, to be honest, because I prefer that style a lot more over this one. Both are fine, but that one's better. Okay, and so I don't have any silence. Double kill. There's no... I've used a sniper before. What the hell just happened? What just happened? Okay, I gotta restart because I think all of my Marines just died to a suicide grenade. Literally like every one of them.
Go, go, go! Cole ain't paying us body out.
Another thing that I wish they would have done,
We should be able
I
to
like, and
recon
I
the
did this for
covenant
my
position
mod in
without being
Halo
spotted.
3 actually. When you turn on your flashlight, it makes all your friendly AI turn on their flashlights, which I think is much better. In this, it's just the script of the mission enables it to have the flashlight on or not. But I like the ability to, like, I turn them on and off. It is cool that they scripted it so, like, right now they got to this point and they shut the flashlights off because you wouldn't want the enemies to see it. So they shut the flashlights off here, but it's like I wish I could just turn it on by... Wait, what? Oh, they were like not alerted for a few seconds there. Solid few seconds. I wonder if they have, man, I'm missing. I wonder if they have audio detection. I'm sure they do. And what I mean by that is like, depending on the volume of the bullets. Dang, sorry, I keep losing all my Marines and I don't want them all to die yet. I want them to keep going through the mission so I can see them and everything. Sans, I am...
We should be able to recon the
I'm
covenant
disappointed.
position without being
So,
spotted.
here's the deal. I love Infinite's models. Infinite has great models. It has a great art style because they return to form similar to CE. So the models and the textures and everything in Infinite are amazing. But they aren't literally CE. And if you're going to make a remake of the game, remake the original style exactly how it was. I'm not as mad about... I'm not as mad about the Covenant as I am with the Marines. The Marines, it's just a completely different art style with the Marines. It's vastly different, and I wish that they would have kept the same art style. The Jackals are pretty vastly different as well for their art style. The Elites are pretty true to form as they were in CE. Not as precise, but they're the closest to their CE counterpart, I'd say. Same with the Grunts are also... The Grunts are fine, it's whatever, but I would prefer the CE model for everything. Or the CE style, I should say. That's why I definitely give this game minus points for sure. Because... Hang on, let me kill these guys before they throw a million grenades at my boys again. Also, that thing, the lens flare from some of the light sources is way too much, and I made that comment a few times in the past, especially when you shoot the Jackal shield. It is so astronomically bright, that lens flare. I can't even see. It's so bright. So there's some weird light source bugs like that. See that? See how like the border of the Halo ring is just absolutely blindingly shimmering? There's weird lighting glitches like that. I don't know if other people got that in their game or if that's just my game. I doubt that it's just my game, but yeah, there's some weird lighting graphical bugs like that. It's not the end of the world, but I've definitely noticed that as I've been playing. Yeah, the game's getting bad reviews. So far, for the remake, it's not bad. I don't dislike the game. Oh my god, there's more guys spawning in? That's crazy. Oh, I got tanked. Good work. I got blasted and he says, good work. I wouldn't get... Oh my god. That kills me. That is... I will remove so many points for that bullshit for the save system. It is the worst in any game by far. I can't believe the save system in this is so shitty.
The Master Chief is going to covertly take out as many of the Covenant as he can.
Because it's like, it doesn't save anything at all, and it's horrible. I literally was so far, and then it just puts me, it gives you no save. I don't get it. I don't get that. I don't get why it does that. Also the kick. There's no kick of weapons, which is kind of meh. I don't know why any of the weapons... Like, look at how... I'm actually gonna... I haven't done this yet. I'm gonna die. If I don't die first. Yep. I got cooked. Let me when I get out of the plane. I'm gonna shoot my like, look at how little the kick is. That's not me fighting it at all. Right there. And then interestingly, it returns back. I'm not moving at all. It returns back to the point when you started firing. Which I don't think, honestly, that's such a niche detail that I haven't like committed to memory, but I don't think any of the other Halos do that. I'm not moving right now, and it just, when I stop the bursting, it returns to its point of origin. I'm almost 100% certain that no other Halo game has done that. And I don't like it because it doesn't make sense. You want the player to feel the kick, and now it even, like, there's already such minor kick in the game, and now it feels like there's even less. Literally, there's 0% kick with the sniper, which is crazy. Like, that's why it's just a little bit weird in situations like that. Like, there's so many little, generally speaking, the game's not bad, but there's so many like little details that aren't polished or don't really make sense or aren't the same as the previous Halos. And it's not even just like a previous Halo, it's not the same as any previous Halo. Like, they've never been like that. Like, they're breaking a precedent that's never been that way. Don't blow up my boys. Don't blow up my boys. I'm gonna die because of that. Damn. I'm getting cooked right now because I'm not being smart. I'm so focused on like the actual facts about the game. I'm not even like playing the game.
Stick to the higher ground to the right. We should be able to recon the Covenant position without being spotted.
And I wish they would have made this mission a little bit darker. It's honestly, it's pretty bright. And it was definitely not this bright in CE. It's borderline day. I mean, look at that dang skybox.
Yes, ma'am.
Got him. Got him. Alright, I gotta lock in for a second and beat this segment. See, where's my checkpoint? Everything in the area is dead. No checkpoint. I get that there's more enemies on the way, but give a guy a checkpoint right there. Like, what are we doing? Literally, I'm standing here for like 10 seconds and nothing's going on and you give me no checkpoint. Like, that just doesn't make sense. Dang, that guy went flying.
We'll advance right behind you, sir.
That's why they banned the big bucks, sir.
Mendoza's the bomb. Yeah, I'll save the rest. This is a crazy amount of ammo too.
Movement around the next bend.
I think I have 60 rounds. That's an insane amount of ammo. Yeah, the hunters are tough. Oh, Sans, I did I remember there's one time when you were watching during the prequel missions. In gameplay you can turn off or I think it's in gameplay. It's in one of these, but you can turn off the rumble effect which the hunters create, so your screen doesn't shake like crazy when they melee and everything, and it's 30,000 times better, so I recommend turning that off. It's not off by default, and I wish it was, because it is so jarring. That'll help you fight them for sure.
Okay, man. Same as last time. We'll hold up here while the chief scouts ahead.
Missed that. There we go.
As soon as the Covenant open fire.
Oh, I'm cooked. Oh, what do you mean you'll hold here? You're standing in front of me. What are you talking about? We'll hold here. Nice. Damn. Yeah, I have not finished the campaign yet because obviously I'm playing through this, so I'm playing it slower. That guy's not dead.
I almost feel sorry.
Okay.
Stay ready to advance.
You already said that.
And open fire.
You already said that. I don't know if that was a bug or if he literally just they put that in for him to say twice on accident. Dang, there's a lot of little guys in this area. They definitely changed the level design here. 100%. This sounds too... I'm nitpicking, but this sounds too future to me compared to how the thing normally sounds. This sounds like sound design for Halo 4 and 5, that shade turret. Halo 4 and 5 tend to have a lot more of a rounded sound effect for the plasma, which you can hear. This sounds so soft and rounded, whereas CE and everything, it sounds just like sharp, especially for the plasma of everything. It's like sharp and intense.
Covenant forces detected up ahead. The path up on the left should
Where are
let
they
us sneak
aiming?
up around them.
We'll hang back while you get into position, Chief.
Dude, where are we sneaking? What are you talking about? The path on the left. Yeah, see, it's so weird, this lighting. I don't... Maybe there's graphical settings I can change to get rid of that, but it's by default I haven't changed anything. And, like, look at that lighting. It's just so weird. And it's just there. I'm gonna kill that sniper. I'm missing. I deserve that death, truly. I missed both of the... I think I keep throwing it through the thing.
Covenant forces detected up ahead.
Oh, wait, oh! I thought it moved me in the past because the music was there. It cued the music incorrectly.
Move up on the left. You should be able to flank the enemy.
Affirmative. Moving up now.
I got stuck. I'm cooked. Just trying to jump up there. I think there's a lot less gravity too. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like I don't jump as high, and it's not as floaty as it was in CE.
Cortana to Fire Team Charlie. Move up on the left. You should be able to flank the enemy.
Oh, I have no frags left. Yeah, get rid of that bullshit right now, dude. I could have sworn, like, why doesn't one plasma grenade kill that thing? Like, are we so for real?
Covenant forces
How many
detected
plasma
up
grenades
ahead.
does it take to kill that?
The path up on the left should let us sneak up around them.
Okay, 2.
While you get into position, Chief.
I'll shoot his little feet. I'm gonna kill that ultra too, because forget that guy. Yeah, get in that. See how that works for you. Those plasma turrets just chew you up. There's a pelican there. Oh, are they dropping off reinforcements? What the fuck? What just hit me? Where? I got shot by like a jackal sniper or something, but I know there's one up there, but he's more to the right.
Cortana to Fire Team Charlie. Move up on the left. You should be able to flank the enemy.
Fire Team Charlie's the bomb, dude. Howdy, boys.
Let's go.
Man, you gotta love the CE voice lines, though. I do love that. Get rid of that guy. Dude, this is the kind of sandbox where, like, I need a ranged weapon that's not my sniper, truly. And I don't know why there isn't one. If you're gonna redo this game and add weapons to the sandbox anyway, add the battle rifle that's here on this mission. You had it on the prequel missions, just add it to this mission. There's no harm in widening the sandbox. Oh, nice, Sans. I love Halo Wars 2, and I like putting mods on it. I've never modded it myself, but I have played mods with it, and it is great. So I wish you the best of luck, because that game's awesome.
Go, go, go! Cover fire!
Not all the voices in this are CE. I don't remember Spirit being here at all. I think that's totally new. Got him. Who's shooting me from behind? There's 2 majors behind me too. Damn. Nice, man. Now it just randomly gave me a checkpoint. Okay. I should probably use that that beam rifle that's there. I've also noticed there's definitely, for the melee, there's definitely not as much magnetism. Like when you melee enemies, it doesn't like lock you to them as much. Oh damn, we lost that entire upper area. Now I have 1 bullet left. Not good. Catch. Okay, we're running around him. Oh, it's an ultra, that's not good. Ah shit, he's gonna run after me, I already know it. Enemies in this are definitely way smarter and way more aggressive than they were in CE. Like they track you down and they push towards you when you're low on shield and everything. Don't shoot me with that bullshit. That hurts so bad. Goodbye, little grunt. His little head's peeking over that.
Camouflage device. It will make us invisible for a short time, or until we open fire.
Why did she say that like so strangely? Alright, hit me with that checkpoint, game. Oh, Blitz. Blitz, oh, you can place Blitz units. Oh, like use them within the other game modes, you mean? The Blitz units for Halo Wars 2 are awesome, especially the models and everything. And you can't use them in the other game modes, which is crazy.
The Covenant use a gravity lift to move troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. We need to ambush them at the grav lift's loading zone and use the lift to enter the ship.
Oh, is that all? That's us. The few, the proud, the expendable.
Sorry, Johnson, you probably shouldn't stand there. Damn, I cannot hit this grunt right now. Double kill. Dude, that grunt, I am just missing every shot on him. I killed the jackal behind him before I killed him. Alright, we out of ammo. And I have no weapon I can use except for my sniper. Pick that up and run. Yeah, that's cool, Sans. I definitely like those. They should definitely be added, like you're doing, to the other game modes. Dude, are we so for real? I mean, how many times I gotta shoot the damn thing? Okay, that's it. You're cooked. Wonder how far those charge rounds travel. I think infinitely. Not infinitely, but long time. That's a new whole effect and everything. The sound is the same. It's literally the Halo 2 grab lift sound effect. I don't think that sound effect was from CE yet. Yep, they're gonna push me. You can fucking see me. I guess I am charging a giant fucking glowing plasma orb. Damn, that hitbox. I shot the rock. Dude, I need grenades so bad right now. I need any weapon besides a plasma pistol, actually. Would be super handy. I should have just punched him in the back. Dude, that thing chomped me up in like 3 shots. That was crazy.
Good work, Marines. All right, are we bad or what? Mother of God, I never thought I'd get this close to one of these things.
I just wish I had
How are
ammo.
we going to get inside that monster?
I have to use all these plasma weapons that are all honestly designed for like very close to medium range.
We need to ambush them at the grav lift's loading zone and use the lift to enter the ship.
Oh, is that all? That's us. The few, the proud, the expendables.
Oh, that fucking shield blocked it, damn it. Johnson says that one line way too much. Ouch. Okay, I got 1 sniper shot left, and I missed it, and I wasted it. Snipe his little foot. Little grunt foot. Ooh, I killed him in that time. I think I hit him dead on. Hello? Dude, the grunts, like, take so many hits in these. Oh, I already killed the grunt in that, actually. You know what I'm gonna do? I think they spawn by proximity.
Alert. Covenant dropships are inbound.
That's new. That didn't even happen before. There we go. That thing's gonna actually... Dude, that's gonna kill me the entire game. I can't believe they made that gameplay change. That's such an ass change to make. Why do vehicles blow up with their own health? Why? Why did they make that change? It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Every vehicle feels like it just blows up out of nowhere and you have no indication that it's about to blow up. It's ass. I don't know why they made that change. It's horrible.
Is that all? That's us. The few, the proud, the expendables.
Why would they ever do that? I said in the past video, but that's never how it... vehicles are invincible while you're riding in them. You have to die yourself in the vehicle. Like, your health has to be gone for a vehicle to explode. But in this, they just have their own health and they just blow up on their own. Which is a humongous change that no other Halo has ever done. And it's horrible. There's a reason that no other Halo has ever done it, is because it's horrible. It doesn't feel good for the player when they're using a vehicle and it just explodes out of nowhere. Especially when you don't have good damage state indicators for the vehicles. Like, there was no way to tell that shade turret was about to explode in 1 bullet. Literally, it took 1 bullet from the stupid spirit, and I was dead. Over here, little man. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped. Aw, dang, he de-scoped me. And why don't I get a checkpoint here? You're spawning the next wave of enemies. The level's clear. Give me a checkpoint. I just don't get it. I don't get the fucking... I don't get the logic of the checkpoint placements. They make no sense, and it's so stupid. Now it just randomly gives me one. What's the deal? I don't get it. Give me that. Okay, now that the spirit is gone. I know that you're there. Just give me a second. This thing is also playing no sound effects right there. That turret was playing no sound effects as I was shooting it. That. Dude, how does this thing kill me in like 2 bullets and I have trouble killing a grunt with like 8 shots of it? Oh my god, I mean, this is ridiculous. There is so many enemies and there's no cover. That's another problem with this game. Because the enemies are so aggressive, the population of the spawns is way too high. Literally way too high for the area because there's no cover and they're so hyper aggressive that you can't do anything. Literally the only choice is to just run repeatedly around the map and like wait in a spot. And then I just die instantly. It's crazy. Thank God it gave me a checkpoint here, dude. Oh my god. Get out. Get out. Wait a minute, wait a minute. I want to check something. I want to test something. I want to see the turn rate. Dude, the turn rate of that thing is stupid. It can turn infinitely as fast as a player. Let's see how fast this guy whips around. Hang on. That's crazy. That's literally crazy. What the hell? Why is the turn rate so high? Why did they not lower the turn rate? That makes no sense. The turrets never turn that fast in Halo because it's stupid. He can just flick to you. They're supposed to be balanced by having a slower turn rate. Look at this shit. It's ridiculous. That aiming speed is ridiculous. That's way too fast. I'm actually gonna pick that needle up. Of course you got in it. Of course you got in it. Dude, this section is going to be so horrible. You're right, Sans. This section is so horrible because it spawns so many enemies. And they're just gonna keep constantly getting in the turrets and keep constantly bullshitting me. I didn't want to get in that, actually. Get me out. God, there's just so many small enemies. There's so many. There's legitimately like 12 enemies. And when a plasma pistol takes like 5 shots to kill you and every single unit has at least a plasma pistol, it's ass. It's genuinely just horrible. The sandbox is just way too overwhelmed for this. There's so many fucking enemies, dude. What were they thinking? God, I'm like dead. I take 5 shots and I'm dead. Good luck, Johnson. You're gonna get absolutely gobsmacked in like 2 seconds. Yeah, the enemies are just gnarly because there's like 15 of them and they don't go to one spot. They're smart, which is good, but when there's so many in the sandbox, it's not good because they all take different routes to get to you. So there's literally just never any cover. There's not a second I can do anything. I have no weapons because the sandbox is so much more limited feeling in CE. That's the thing, in CE, the assault rifle never felt like it wasn't enough. And in this, it feels like it's not enough, especially at ranged encounters. It feels like there's not enough range for the assault rifle. And it's not doing enough. Dude, this is literally just horrible. I used my camo, but it didn't do anything. This is so bad. This is not a... I get that I want it to be tough on Legendary, but this isn't a good encounter. It's just not made well. There's too much. There's too many enemies. The sandbox is not good enough to handle all the enemies. And it's dumb because of it. Like, look at how many fucking enemies there are. How did he see me? Why did they see me? I'm invisible. One punch doesn't kill him. Dude, this is fucking insane. This is insane. What are they doing? This is ridiculous. Dude, I'm gonna have such a tough time with this encounter. This is just way too much. It's way too much. You want something to be difficult because of the mechanics, not because, like, look at that. Are you fucking for real, game? Are you serious? That's just absurd. It's literally just ridiculous. There's no reason for there to be that many enemies in this encounter at the same exact time. It's just literally fucking stupid. I think they're like, oh, people want it harder. Let me just spawn a 1,000 AI that can kill you in 2.1 seconds. And are they spawning behind me too? Because those grunts were like literally almost looking like they were coming out of the tunnel. Maybe they were just running around trying to get behind me. Hang on, I gotta go kill that elite so he's not there. Oh, whoops. Shit. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Yeah, I want to use the turret, but I get absolutely blasted in like 2 seconds. Dude. This is a stupid encounter. This has ruined this level. This part of this level is honestly one of the most fun in the game, and this fucking ruins it. Genuinely, this ruins it. This is just way too fucking much. It's way too much. The fact that I can kill like 5 guys in a row with one sniper shot because there's so many and they're so grouped together right there is telling enough. It's just fucking awful. This is horrendous. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be stuck on this right now, and I already knew I was from the beginning. The only viable option here is to just sit back and eat up oodles and oodles of sniper rifle ammo as I kill these guys. That's literally the only option that I've got. And try and kill them as they come down the elevator. But see, this is stupid. Like, the only way through this encounter is to cheese it. There's no real other way through this encounter. And it doesn't, like, you could probably be good and run around, I don't even know, but this is just, I have to literally back up out of the encounter zone to even deal with this. Just the amount of enemies and how much damage they can do to you per shot, there's just literally nothing you can do other than cheesing this encounter. Which is so lame. That's so lame. I don't want to do that. But I literally have to. I have no other choice. So thank you for the checkpoint, game. You finally made a useful checkpoint. Oh, there's an ultra right there. I'm gonna try and take care of that with my needle. God, the plasma pistol, even itself. When you give an enemy a weapon that's so common, you just have to reduce its damage. Maybe they wanted to make the plasma pistol more effective, which I get, but when it's so common for enemies to have it, you have to lower its use. You just have to in the sandbox. And it's too good in this. It literally kills you in like 5 shots, and it's just a plasma pistol. Like, that's the thing that I feel like Halo Studios doesn't get. I feel like they think that every Halo or every weapon needs to like maul every enemy and destroy every enemy, and that's never how Halo Sandbox has worked. It's always worked in a way of where does it fit? Where does the weapon fit? How is it useful to the sandbox? Not just can it kill enemies good? And I feel like they completely lose sight of that in this game. I feel like they were like, every gun needs to kill everything. And it's not what you're supposed to do. The plasma pistol isn't really supposed to be good at killing everything. More low tier enemies, you're joking me. I think there was an assault rifle. Thank God. Okay, if you're gonna spawn more guys, give us a checkpoint. More men. More men for us to fight. I obviously Bungie Halo games are 1,000 times better. There's no one's ever gonna be able to deny it. In like every aspect, but I don't. This may be a controversial opinion, but I don't want Bungie to come back because the Bungie then is not the Bungie now, and I fear heavily that if Bungie now tried to do it, they would also not do a great job because it's been so long and it's not the same people, and it would be the fall of a king, truly. I want Bungie to like stay unstained, for their Halos to stay unstained and to be perfect. I don't want them to come back and like ruin their name, the name for themselves. Dude, how long is this gonna go on for? This is crazy. Okay. Goodbye. Okay. Now the hunter's gonna come. I'm almost sure. Come on down. Yep.
Hunters.
Well, I'm well aware.
They're exposed. Worm bits.
Okay, I hate it. I hate the new dialogue from Cortana too. It's just trying too hard. I don't hate the voice acting, I just hate the choice of dialogue. They're trying too hard to make her like quirky and likable, and that's not how she is.
Hunters. Like, and hit their exposed worm bits.
Yeah, I just don't like that. I don't like that dialogue line. I haven't liked a lot of the new dialogue lines from her. Like I said, it's not necessarily bad voice acting or anything. It's just there's no real way to deliver that line really well. It's just a bad dialogue line. That's the thing for Halo Studios too. their Halos always try too hard to be like cool in a way, you know what I mean? Old Halo was just like cool without trying. It's just badass because it was real and grounded and militaristic, and all the people and all the AI and all the characters and voice lines were just cool without trying to be. And all the new Halos just like try to be cool. They try to be that cool kid, you know what I mean? And they're just not. Like stuff like that, like just the dialogue, it's so just weird. I need to get close to these guys. Dude, the hitbox, it's not even the hitbox, the hit registration of that animation is busted beyond belief. That is crazy. I was literally 90 degrees to the hunter's right and it kills me. I mean, that's just insane. That's just broken.
Flank and hit their exposed worm bits.
I don't even know what just happened right there. I feel like his shot just like heat-seeked to me. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, the hunter animation melees. Stuff like that, it's like, there's no way you care or played the game enough and didn't see that and didn't take it out of the game. Like, if you're someone that loves the game and you're playing it, there's no fucking way that you play and that's still an issue, and the hunters are borderline just horrible to fight because of that issue, and you just don't fix it.
Flank and hit their exposed.
And it's the same thing with how they reuse the assets. It's like, if you really cared, you wouldn't reuse assets. You just wouldn't. It's just to save time and money that you'd do that. No one that ever cares about the game and the franchise would ever reuse the assets from the previous game that they just made. That's just an unheard of fucking bullshit thing to do. So for these hunters, it's way better to fucking step to their left, 100%. There's something about the to their right is busted. The hit registration to their right is horrible.
Copy that, Cortana. Hold tight, gentlemen. Bowhammer out. Echo 419 inbound. Clear the drop zone. We've secured the area. Let's square away the grav lift. Marines,
Yeah, this
prepare for boarding action.
in normal CE, I love this mission. Sorry, I burped. In this normal CE, I love this mission. And in this, it's just not that great. It feels, because there's no spacing, there's no timing of it. In CE, it felt like there was time, it felt like there was spacing, it felt like everything intentional. In this, it just felt like they tried to throw everything at you, truly. What, no cutscene? Dude, no cutscene? I love that cutscene. I like that this is all in the same BSP. I appreciate that, but where's my cutscene there? One of these guys should have had an SMG. It's stupid that my ally is the only one with the SMG.
Watch your motion tracker and look for distortions in the air.
Yeah, I'm gonna take your shield, or your sword, I mean. Huh? How did he hit me faster? That dang reach animation.
I've got a good lock on the captain's CNI transponder. No Covenant defenses detected.
Yeah. Small things like that. Like the fact that they didn't remake the grav lift animation. Why? Why would you do that? I get that you can load this level in the same BSP, and this doesn't have to be like a whole separate thing, because one of the reasons that Bungie does that is because it has to load the next section. It's not big enough. Like the... Okay, so I can't sword clash with that guy. Is that what's going on?
We're in. I've got a good lock on the captain's
He just kills me. I'm swinging at the same time as him and it just kills me. What's the deal? That better not be broken, because that's one of the main new things you could have added to the sword mechanic. And it seems like it might be broken.
Stealth elites, watch your motion tracker and look for distortions in the air.
I'm going to test it again. Purely for the sake of testing it again. Because I feel like it might be broken. I hope that it's not. I didn't really get to test that time because I killed him, to be honest, but... Oh, I'm sure there's going to be more enemies with swords in this mission, so... Like that guy right there. Come this way. Come here. Come here. Come here. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Well, he wasn't paying attention to me.
Oh, I see him. Check.
Okay, come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, maybe it was just a bug the first couple times. It seemed to work fine there, but literally I hit at the exact same time as him before and he just straight up killed me. Well, that guy's gone. Yeah, it worked fine there. That's so weird. You can confirm there's enemies with swords. Good. Got it. Thank you. There is indeed enemies with swords on this mission. Holy shit. That's like the 8th guy that spawned with a sword. Oh my god. Dude. I don't get it. I don't get their incessant need to constantly spawn an unending wave of fucking enemies. It's like they think that the player is just like ADHD and can't sit still for a second. Like, you need to give the player a second for the tension to build, for the atmosphere to build, for everything to just ease into it. You can't just constantly keep throwing up a bunch of enemies on the player. It lessens the blow of the encounter and everything that's going on. I don't even have a second to stop and look at anything, admire anything. You're ruining the whole atmosphere because you're doing too much. You're truly just doing way too much. I'm cooked. That old hit registration for the hunters.
They're on the move.
One sword is wild. One sword swipe.
We better keep moving. How about that door?
I think that's a little busted. You should have done at least 2 to kill the hunter with a sword. It's kind of like the mistake they made with the Magnum.
Got company.
That's the one thing that CE had, like I said with the mission before this, it had pacing. It was intentional. It had space. It let you admire the map. It let you think about the story. With so many new games, they fall into this same trap that this game is doing. It's trying to do too much, too fast, and stuff in too much that's going on. So you don't even get the story as much because there's so much going on.
Find a way around and open the door from the other side,
Why is there enemies coming for me? Like that. Why do you feel the need to throw enemies at the player when there's story going on? There's dialogue happening. Give the player space. You don't have to spawn enemies just because I'm standing still for a second. Let the player enjoy the dialogue and the silence and build the story and the atmosphere. I don't constantly need to be shooting something to have fun in a game. That's not how it works. And I think they don't get that. They never get that. And that's part of the reason that Halo 4's story fucking whizzes by you, is because there's so much going on and they don't allow for the pacing to build up. And that's a lot of the mistake they keep making in the Halo games. There's no pacing. There's no thought for the balance of story versus playing the game. And that's one of the things that, like, the fact that they took out the elevator cutscene, it's another instance of just less pacing in the game. Like, less time for me to just look at things and enjoy what's going on and think about the story. Like, so much of this so far, I haven't even, like, gotten to acknowledge the new dialogue and things that are happening. Because there's so much shit going on. And like that, like spawning enemies behind me. You can do that sometimes, but I've noticed this game does that a lot, where it spawns enemies like behind you when you're trying to focus on an encounter in front of you. And Halo only usually rarely does that. It's pretty rare that it spawns stuff behind you. Usually the policy in Halo is like, if you cleared the area behind you, it's clear. Like, only in certain situations do they surprise spawn stuff behind you, which makes it more unique. And you're like, oh shit, stuff's behind me. But in this game, it's like constantly stuff is spawning behind me as well. Like, just tone down the encounters, tone down the amount of people you're spawning, tone down where you're spawning them, tone down how often you spawn them, and give the player time and space. More is less, especially when it comes to CE. When it comes to CE, it's so like ambiance and story driven and counter intentional. And I think one of the, it's also like, it's not even just the encounters that they toned up, because they're on the reach animations, which I love. Do not get me wrong. The reach animations, especially for the elites, are probably the best set of animations, but they are by far faster than the CE animations and movements. And so it feels like the enemies are kind of everywhere all at once. So not only are the encounters themselves ramped up, but the AI is so much more aggressive and their animations are so much faster than the encounters of CE were built for, that also creates a problem of spacing and breathing. And the fact that they spawn extra enemies more so than CE spawn does not help with that problem at all. And it wasn't as bad on the other missions. It's honestly, it's weird because the prequel missions weren't as bad at that. I did notice some of that in the prequel missions, but they weren't as bad as the remake missions have been so far. They have been rough on the spawns in this, especially this mission. This or the mission before, Truth and Reconciliation, it was rough. As far as my opinion on the new remake Sans, I don't think that Halo 2 needs it. I'm going to say that. I don't think Halo 2 needs a remake. The remake we got for Halo 2 was actually fucking beautiful. It was actually perfect. I loved... Obviously, they could have toned down some of the difficulty, like the snipers and stuff like that. But as far as the art style and the encounters and everything in the remake, it was perfect to me. CE fell on its face for the remake because they didn't make new assets and they reused the assets from Reach, which didn't even fit the animations of the armatures originally. Like, they just tried to save time. Damn, that punch is strong. But I don't think Halo 2 needs it. Halo 3 does need a remake. I honestly don't want Halo Studios to do it because they have not shown a great track record. We'll see how it ends up, but I think that it does. Halo 3 shows its age. Halo CE Classic was fine because it's classic. It's so old that like it has a cult following. And Halo 2 has the classic and the perfect remaster. But Halo 3 is just old enough, or just not old enough that it's not in that classic cult following, and it's not new enough to look good. Like it shows its age for Halo 3, 100%. Halo 3 was honestly, and there's also never been a Halo 3 remaster. Who do I think is going to make the remake? Oh, I think 100% Halo Studios. I don't think Microsoft is going to ever let another studio take over for their baby. I think it's great that they're going to open up the franchise and let other people do side remakes. I think that once other studios are allowed to get their hands on Halo, I think they're going to kick Halo Studios' ass, honestly, because they have something to prove. They're finally going to get their hands on a franchise that's so amazing and that they're going to get to do with what they want. And they're going to want to prove that they can do Halo really well so that they can keep doing it. And so I think they're going to do an amazing job. Whoever gets to make side games and stuff like that, I think it'll turn out to be great. At least that's what I'm hoping. But I don't think Halo Studios is ever going to let go of Halo. Because it's a whole studio dedicated to making nothing but this game. Oh shit. That was a bug. I'm gonna watch that in my stream. It was like multiple grenades that it spawned and then they didn't even blow up. That was weird. Oh, hi, boys.
We should keep moving, but there is a danger of the
But
Covenant
yeah, I don't
ambushing
think
us.
anyone else besides Halo Studios is ever going to be allowed to make the mainline Halo games. And they're not going to shut the studio down because it's an entire studio that they've dumped millions upon millions of dollars into. And it's made only to make Halo, and they're not going to get rid of the studio. They might do big structuring changes, but they're not going to get rid of it entirely. Why is there a sniper within 2 feet of me?
Area clear.
Give me that. I want to see what these guys are. That's the Space Marine helmet. Like, don't get me wrong. And that's the Space Marine shoulders, I think. I love these Halo or these Marine designs, but God, did I want? If you're gonna remake it, make the CE style Marines, for the love of God. That's the second time they reused assets. I don't get how you make that fucking mistake twice. I don't get that. Everyone hated it when they used when they reused assets the first time they remade it, and then they just did it again. Yeah, honestly, I don't know if this game has been... Okay, I was gonna say it'd be cool. That's a cool thing. I can use the turret on the Wraith. That's unique. I like that. I was gonna say it would be cool. That's something I would have changed if I was making a mod or remaking this. I would have made it so you could use the turrets at least, because you can't have them use the Wraith itself because it would ruin the sandbox. But yeah, I would have done the turret. Oh, I'm cooked. There's literally a million enemies. Again, just spawning more enemies behind me. I can't even enjoy using the new thing that you made by putting the Wraith there. I can't even enjoy using it because you spawn so many enemies literally everywhere around the map all at once. So that's the thing. What I'm saying, it's like you add new cool stuff like that, but it doesn't even matter because I can't even interact with it without getting absolutely gobsmacked. because in the sandbox you made with the encounters, it's a disadvantage. It's not an advantage for me to use that, truly. I'm just a sitting duck in there because you literally have like 6 elites spawning on top of me. He's gonna push me for sure. More enemies spawning behind me. Catch. I just don't think people at Halo Studios, they just need to move to something else because they don't understand a lot of the fundamental things that make Halo Halo. And like, this isn't a bad game, but it's not a good Halo. And that's the same thing that's happened for like all their games. It's like, it's not necessarily a bad game, but it's a bad Halo. It's not Halo. You're trying to make it something it's not. You know what I mean? And that's the mistake that they constantly make, I feel like. Like this. I'm just pinned down from literally so many angles because there's so many AI here. I can't do anything but sit behind a pillar. Look at how many enemies are clustered right there. It's just ridiculous. I killed probably 9 guys with that one grenade, which is stupid. That's stupid. Like, this base game feels like someone made a mod that spawns a fuck ton of enemies trying to make it like more difficult. And that was like the whole point. It was just trying to make it more difficult by spawning a plethora of enemies. That's what this feels like. It doesn't feel like this is the vanilla game. But it is. I mean, I put a clip into that guy. I get that he's a major, but a clip of a needler should kill him. 100%. It just should. You made the plasma pistol like munch through a guy in like 6 shots, but you're gonna make a clip from the needler not kill an elite. They're gonna push me. Already know it. Die. Thank you. I don't think I've gotten a checkpoint in forever, by the way, so if I die, it's gonna suck. And again, I've basically only been using the assault rifle. And I get that's kind of what CE did, but CE's assault rifle just was more satisfying. It was more effective, and so it filled so much of the sandbox by itself. In this, it doesn't feel that way, and you could have easily used that as an opportunity to add the other weapons to the sandbox. And again, enemies spawning behind me for no fucking reason. For no reason. For no reason other than to just fuck with the player. And there's no checkpoint. You didn't give me a checkpoint for eons. Look at that. It's just bad. It's bad game design. Why would you do that? It's not fun. It's not smart. It's just stupid. You don't let the player save, and then you randomly spawn things behind the player for no reason. Why would you think that's a good idea? That's literally just a recipe for disaster. And it's not like, oh, it's more difficult, so it's a challenge and it's fun. That's just bad. That's not fun. That's not good game design right there. And like I said it before, Bungie never did that with their encounters. You'll look back and you'll think back at their missions. Very rarely that they have enemies spawn behind you. It's a rare thing. And in this game, constantly they're doing it. I feel like I constantly have to look behind. I can't even enjoy the encounter in front of me because I have to feel like there's gonna randomly be enemies that spawn behind me. I don't get it. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get the grenade sounds. That's what I was trying to do before. I was sitting on the ammo there, but I don't want to do that now because right when I move forward, the elites are going to push me. And then it's going to spawn the enemies back here. So I'm just going to get pinched with no ounce of cover anywhere because this game hates to let the player have cover for some reason. I don't know why. It's like a thing with this game. Which again, I will say the level design in this is great. Effects are great. That's honestly, I'm ending the line of like the bonuses or pluses of this game. Because that's almost like about it. Like obviously graphically it's fine. There is some graphical issues that I have, but graphically it's fine. It ought to be. It's 2026 and this is made on Unreal Engine. So I should hope it looks fine. That's kind of like a given in this day and age, but I don't really care how a game looks as much as how it plays. And how it plays is not great. I can't enjoy the level design. See, that spawn guys back here out of nowhere. And then for some reason, look at that. So that's the thing. They made the AI too smart. I get they wanted to make it more difficult, but how did they magically know, oh, guys spawned behind him. He's looking that way. Let's aggressively push now. It's stupid. It feels unnatural, and it feels like they're making it harder just to make it harder. Why did these enemies push out after me? More guys spawning behind me. It's incredible. It's actually incredible. What is the deal? What is the deal with that? Why do they feel the need to do that? They're like, we can't be done with this encounter just yet. Let's spawn more on them, guys. It's literally crazy. And there's just a ton of enemies sitting right here. Look at that. There's 6 elites sitting right here in the middle doing nothing. Oh my god, that blast radius. I don't get it. The level design, or like the encounter design. My god, and then it didn't give me a checkpoint for so long. Dude, this is fucking painful. This mission so far is the worst by far. And this mission was so good in CE. Fuck, it sucks. This mission was so good in CE and it's god awful in this. It's so bad. This is horrendous, dude. I can't believe it. Man, I was trying to be optimistic about this game so far, and maybe I'm being too harsh, but this is just, they made so many big no-nos in this that just don't make sense, and it's so fucking agitating. I just don't get it. I don't get the mentality behind the encounter design on this mission so far. I genuinely don't get it. It's actually fucking crazy. Yeah, no, I feel like I said earlier, they wanted to make every weapon feel like it could destroy stuff. Not a good gameplay design, especially for Halo. You want every weapon to feel like it fits a niche, not that it's just good at killing things. The plasma pistol shouldn't be able to fucking beam enemies from this far and kill them. I shouldn't be using this to do this right now. Truly, I shouldn't. But it's good. It's good. They made it good because they felt like, oh, it needs to be able to kill things. It shouldn't, though. That's not how the plasma pistol is supposed to work. And you ruined its niche within the sandbox. It's going to spawn the people behind me any second now. I have a feeling. And that's the thing, too. This is becoming one of those games where you almost have to memorize the encounters to nicely get through it instead of just naturally and organically playing through the game and experiencing the encounters the first time. Like, I feel like I have to keep checking my back because they keep spawning people behind you for no reason, out of nowhere. It's just so weird. It's so weird. I think they're spawning, yep. And they're random too. That elite didn't spawn there before. That's new. This is just horrible, dude. Why would you pinch the player's cover like that? Why would you do that? And then not give a save. It's like you're trying, it's like you made this trying to be rage baity. That's how literally the encounters feel. It's just spawning more people behind me out of nowhere. And I can't kill 5 grunts with a mag, and their plasma pistol is fucking unreal. And you give me no checkpoint. This is fucking awful. This mission has lowered my standard for this remake so much, genuinely. This is horrible. Yeah, it's literally like a modder made the encounters intentionally to be like rage baity and like trying to trigger the player in a way. That's how the encounters so far feel in this mission. And it's so weird. It's so weird. It's so off-putting from normal Halo. Especially CE, that's so slow and methodical. Literally, that's like one of the main, one of the staples of CEs, that it's so slow-paced in a good way. It's not slow-paced like, oh, I'm bored. It takes its time. It takes its time with the story and encounters. And that's literally one of the staples of CE. And this just fucking throws it right out the window and stomps on its grave. Like, that's how this remake feels right now with the encounters. I have to, like, keep checking behind me like I'm fucking insane. Because stuff just keeps spawning. And it's random, too. I get the appeal of making some encounters random, but there's also negatives to doing that. Because you can't let the player get a feel for what's going on. It's going to spawn the people behind any second. Which is, again, horrible, because I have no cover. There's nowhere for the player to be when you spawn people behind him like that. Because I go to turn around and kill these guys, and for some God only knows reason, the other AI magically know that now's the time to push the player and depress them. And it's just weird. Oh my god, I gotta not die because the game hasn't given me a checkpoint. Stop spawning things behind me, please. Stop. It's so bad that it's literally funny at this point. It's so comically bad. It's literally fucking nuts. I don't get it. What are they doing? What is the thought process behind doing this to the player? Why? Why would you do that? Just let the player finish this encounter. I don't need to stay in each zone for 30 fucking minutes. Let me kill the things and move on. You don't need to spawn 40 waves of enemies on top of my face. You literally just don't. Dude, it's literally gonna spawn more people behind me. I literally feel it. And there's too many elites here. There's literally just too many. There's so many elites just fucking stuck in the middle with each other. It's gonna do it, dude. I have zero fucking hope for this game right now. Shit, I didn't get to kill a guy. I sucked right there. I messed up big time. There. Everything's fine. Like, see this? I keep having him check behind me every 5 seconds. Which you don't want the player to feel like they need to do that. It's bad. I feel like I can't even enjoy this encounter. Because I think it's going to spawn people right behind me. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, it gave me a checkpoint. Oh my god, you're joking me. You're actually joking me. Like, why didn't you let me just... Again, the impact of the hunters is softened because you didn't even let me finish the previous encounter before you started a new track of music and started more enemies being on top of me. You didn't need to do that. Let me kill the enemies. Give me a second to get comfortable with the ambiance, the atmosphere, and the story, and then spawn people, and then it's fine. You don't need to throw people at me constantly. I gotta get something to deal with this. I don't know what, but I gotta get something. Yeah, Johnson, that's not gonna go well for you. The hunters in this they don't play fair. There's a special trick to them. You gotta... Only to their left can you fight them. You gotta step to their left and get around them. Peekaboo. Uh-oh. This is gonna be not good with both of them here. I was trying to kill that one before his brother got here. By the way, did you know that there was a cut dialogue line from Halo 2? Where Cortana... I actually added it back into my Halo 2 remake. Cortana says, you killed the hunter's mate and it's not happy, and that's why it like berserks and stuff like that. I don't know if for every one of them they're mates. Usually they're called like Bond brothers in like lore and stuff like that, but in Halo 2 they cut that dialogue line that said that they're mates. So I don't know. I don't know which one it is. Maybe it's like sometimes they're one or the other. Yeah, shoot your own dude. How kind of you. Just absolutely blast his friend in the spinal cord. I'm just gonna kneecap you. Literally, you're just gonna sit there because for some reason your AI is not good enough to find out that you probably should move. Yeah. Maybe you should move firing positions when you're getting shot and you can't hit the player. Oh my god, I can breathe for 5 seconds, guys. Everyone take a fucking drink of water. Dude, it feels like every encounter in this game is like a marathon of like bullshit coming at me. I'm gonna take that. Okay, let's take a minute to enjoy what people put time into building and enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the world building. That's not even just a thing of this game. All games nowadays just constantly suffer from that. I think it's because people have so much less attention spans now that games feel like they just have to constantly be doing something to keep the player entertained. And it's a negative thing. It's such a bad thing in gaming now. That games constantly feel like they need to do that. That's why so many stories in games nowadays I feel like are so much on the back burner. Because that's the thing. Halo was good because it had good gameplay. It had groundbreaking gameplay, but it was amazing and stuck with people and made people's childhoods and made entire communities because its story was so impactful and so unique and so amazing, and it knew what it was doing. And you cannot really say that about the new Halos. They don't feel the same at all. They don't carry as much weight in their story because they feel like the story is playing second fiddle to the gameplay. Whereas in old Halos, it felt like the gameplay was an amazing mechanism for the story rather than the story being like just a thing that should be there and the player mostly just wants to play the game. That's like one of the reasons Halo 4 is so forgettable. I have played Halo 4 like one time and I remember jack diddly squat from it. And I think a lot of people can say that. Halo 4 is one of like the most forgettable stories like ever. Where did that elite go? He's just gone. He just poofed into magic smoke. There's people spawning behind me, isn't there? Dude, I feel like I'm like fucking nuts now. Constantly. I feel like I constantly just need to check my back for people spawning behind me. You know what's another weird thing? I'm so used to the radar being in the bottom left that I have virtually checked it 0% of the time in my entire playthrough so far in the upper right. I'm not even gonna... this is honestly like the first time I have looked at my radar. Because I don't know, it just feels so much more unnatural to look up and to the right, I feel like. Especially because that's always the radar has been like in the bottom left. And I feel like I want to, at least, I know it's that way for Halo 3. I'm pretty sure it is that way for all the Halos, I want to say. So I don't know, stuff like that, I'm like, why did you change that? Why did you move that? You probably can edit it. And I don't, every setting should be editable, and that's great. Don't make it this way by the default. Make it exactly how CE was by default. Why would you make it the new way by default? Make it so people can change it if they want it, but that's not the default. I don't want to have to change every setting to get my game feeling more like the remake that it should be. You know what I mean? Also, this gameplay change. Holding plasma pistol energy drains the energy. In CE, it didn't do that. In Halo 3, it did that and everything, but in CE, it didn't do that. I can get it more because it's kind of a balance, because in CE, the overcharged shot didn't do any damage to flesh. It only damaged energy shields and vehicles. And in this, it damages everything. So I could see it as a balance for that. But it doesn't even matter because there's so many plasma pistols that the ammo capacity of one isn't even really an issue, because I can constantly pick up another. So it's not even like you need to nerf that, really. Goodbye, Johnson. Sorry. Nothing left of you. I'm about to be out of ammo, unfortunately. Nice, I killed that guy with my last few. Where did your gun go? Did you have a needler? Oh, there it is. I think that's your gun. Okay. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Uh-oh. Not good. I'm dead. I just want everybody to know that I'm not making it back to cover. He's gonna push me for sure. Aha, you son of a bitch. You're so predictable. Because the game says, if shield down for player, have any elite push, because that makes it feel more organically aggressive, but it doesn't. How does he like know that I'm out of shield? I can kind of accept it, but they do it so often as a behavior. And that the overcharged plasma pistol, lower the damage on it astronomically. They do it so often. Literally, he's already charging it. They charge it up so fast and so often, and it does, I'm not even kidding you, your entire shield and half of your health. So if you are at all damaged, as you are 99% of the time, because 2 needler shots get your shield down halfway, if you're at all damaged, one of those overcharged plasma shots insta-kills you. And they are heavily tracking. Like, they don't just partially track you. They have heavy tracking on them because they felt like they needed to make everything track you an insane degree because you can sprint now. So it's like it's hard to dodge that. You can't really dodge them. You have to just hide behind cover. See, look at that. That son of a bitch is literally just charging it up. Man, having like the no magnetism on melee is pretty brutal too. I keep like trying to melee stuff, thinking it's gonna magnetize me towards them to hit them, and it doesn't. No, not that. Yeah, and I like that the AI can overcharge. It's good, and I like that it damages the health. I did the same thing in my mod. The overcharged plasma pistol should damage the player's health. It should damage everything. In fact, I added a very small area of effect to mine, and I changed the effects a little bit to show that. It has like a slight area damage, but the damage is not nearly as high as it is in this, and they do it extremely rarely, and only higher ranks can do it. My lower rank ones don't do it, which makes it so enemies do it even more rarely because there's not as many major variants. But in this, it feels like they do it all the time. It does so much damage, tracks you way more, and like any enemy variant can do it. So it just feels like a kick in the face all the time. Man, missed opportunity to give the player an active camo right here. And let them like sneak around and kill stuff. Oh my god, that range. Try to kill as many of these little dudes as I can. Hey, can we die? Thank you. Literally stuck your entire like neck with a grenade. I'm literally dancing with this elite. Okay. Yeah, you're not living, buddy. Dang, that didn't kill you? Where'd he go? Ah, shit. No, 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 no. Damn. Trapped in corners. Trapped in corners with nowhere to go, boys. And I don't appreciate the velocity increasement on every projectile as well. In CE combat, there's like a dance of like moving around projectiles and everything that you can do. In this, it's like there's a slim... Oh, I fucking missed him. That was horrible. It's like you're not dancing around it. Oh, great. I'm cooked. Yep. I really wish I had a different weapon to use in this sandbox too. That's the thing that's majorly left desiring in this as well, is like add a weapon to the sandbox. There's literally no harm in it. You know what? That thing does so much fucking damage. There's no reason not to use this to kill everything. Yeah, good luck dodging. You can't dodge it. I know. I'm well aware. It's a fucking 90-degree angle turn and that thing will snipe you around the corner. Like this is stupid. I'm just cheesing it. It's literally, you see how crazy it is when you have this much heat seeking on it, this much damage on it. Why wouldn't the player just keep spamming this bullshit? This gun's all around, everywhere, breaks high-level enemies' shield instantly. You made it so there's no reason to not cheese it.
This transponder signal is strong.
There's no downside to this fucking weapon, truly.
Cross-referencing Covenant ship layouts. This matches the configuration of a prisoner containment
Johnson's
area.
gone, Sans. She's gone. He's dead and gone. I don't know what happened to him. But do you see how absurd that is? I'm sniping people with the overcharged plasma pistol bolt. Just sniping people with it. Let's go this way. Genuinely, the plasma pistol charge has one of the longest ranges. It truly does. Yep, just give me a new pistol. That's all I need. There's 100,000 of them. Oh, there's a guy right there. Cooked. He's gonna get stunned and I'm gonna kill him. Done for. Blow up everyone else with a grenade.
There are probably multiple detention stations. The captain must be.
You see what I'm saying with this though? This weapon isn't made well because I can keep just doing this. And there's a million of them. There's no niche that this fits into anymore. It's too powerful. It's not special, it's overpowered. Same with the needle. Did you literally visually see what that thing just did? It unironically turned a 90-degree angle instantaneously to hit that elite. It literally turned 90 degrees instantaneously. He stuck his own guy. He didn't die. Tough. Okay, bro. Literally catch that. Can we talk about how this guy's not dead? Thank you. The game hasn't spawned something behind me in a little bit. It's about time it reached its quota.
There are probably multiple detention stations. The captain must be in one of them. We need to keep looking for him.
Come on, give a guy a different weapon. Oh shit, I forgot about that. No, I almost made it around the corner. Yeah, the Halo Reach Elite, like I said, it's my favorite animation set for the elites. It fits their style and everything perfectly, but they weren't made for this sandbox or this level design. I mean, holy shit! Again, not much point in the AI having stealth armor if you mark them with a red friggin' diamond above their head. There's not much point in it, truly. Didn't need to do it. The player's not a baby. You don't have to treat him like a baby. They know there's enemies in the room, believe it or not. I just don't get that. It's like I know that there's enemies. It's just so weird. How do you think people made it through CE the first time they played it? Oh, that's right. There's no tracking on them. They have no, See that? I can cheese it because I know which way he's going to push from because you made it known where he's standing. We're going for it. Oh, I friggin' missed him. There we go. He's cooked. Hey, Chief, let me out, man. Which animation is that? I want to say that that's literally... it's either almost exactly the same as the Halo 3 wounded animation. There's a couple wounded animations they have. I want to say that's literally the same exact animation. In fact, I'm going to, but it either is the same exact animation or it's extremely similar. That's a brand new animation. That's not in any that I know of. It's definitely not a Halo 3 animation. Neither is that. Dude, he lost some years. Look at him. He looks much younger. Dude, I feel like I haven't seen a cutscene in like 30 years. Oh my god.
Coming here was reckless. You two know better than this. Thanks. I see you've kept her safe. She's in good hands. While the Covenant had us locked up in here, I overheard the guards talking about this ring world.
One moment, sir. Accessing the Covenant BattleNet. According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance. They call it Halo. If I'm analyzing this correctly, they believe that Halo is some kind of weapon. One with vast, unimaginable
What is she
power.
looking at?
Then it's true.
Why isn't she looking
The
straight?
Covenant kept saying whoever controls Halo controls the fate of the universe.
Now I see. I've intercepted a number of messages about a Covenant search team scouting.
I'm
for
getting
a
frames.
I thought they were
I'm getting
looking
lower
for the
frame
bridge
rate
of
on this
Crucible
cutscene.
damaged during
Hasn't done
the
this for any
battle
other
of the ring.
cutscene.
But they must
Also,
be looking
how?
for Halo's
It's a
control.
pre-rendered video. How am I
That's bad
getting
news.
lower frame rate?
If Halo is a weapon and the Covenant gain control of it, they'll use it against us and wipe out the entire human race. Chief, Cortana, I have a new mission for you. We need to beat the Covenant to Halo's control room. Marines, lock and load your weapons. Let's be ready to move.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Chief, I want you on point.
I will say the animations of the characters in this, in the remake missions for the cutscenes, are a lot better than the ones in the prequel missions. I don't know why, but the animations of the characters in the cutscenes for the prequel missions is bad. It is bad. They look goofy as hell.
This is it. Time to kick some ass.
Hello, that's not good. Also, don't like how these guys, they have the same level of shield. For them being invisible, you gotta lower their shield. Like, that's the thing for the game design. If you buff something in one way, you gotta limit it in another so that it's unique, so that it has its niche, so that it's fits into the sandbox well. That's why CE, their shields are lower in CE. In this, they're exactly the same. I think they're like, I feel like the Majors level of shields, I think. They're not quite like the Ultras level of shielding, but they're high. Oh my god, the Marines are actually putting in some work with those grenades, though, I'll tell you what. Oh my god, not when there's 30 enemies, though. This is crazy. Again, no break. No break. No cover, no break for the player. Nowhere to go, spawning enemies from every direction.
We have the captain and need extraction on the double.
Negative, Cortana. I've been engaged by Covenant air patrol, and I'm having a...
So many jackals, too.
You'll be better off finding your own ride.
Why is there a sniper? Truly, why is there a sniper? It's like I literally feel like I have to keep running all the way down the hall. Look at how many elites there are, dude. It's just crazy. And their range is crazy and the projectile speed is crazy, so I can't... There's no cover and I can't push forward. I'm gonna have to literally do this. Lame, cheesy stuff, because that's the only way you can get through encounters like this. Oh, I didn't kill that grunt. I'm cooked. Yeah, this is just crazy. There's no design for the level outside of this room. I have to be in this room. There's nowhere else to go. Johnson, stay up there and take some shots like a man. Don't pull back, alright? I need you to stay up there. Take some bullets for me, please. I wonder if Marines charge plasma pistol shots. I have not seen it yet. If every enemy can, they damn well sure be able to. Goodbye. Sorry, Marine. He had a CE voice too, so I feel even worse. Keys, I love that you're not helping. Dude, what is the player to do here? You just put me down a slaughter corridor with nowhere to go and no weapons to counter the range. If you make a challenging encounter like this, you have to add something to the sandbox in this area to let the player defeat the challenging encounter. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do something like this, and it's stupid. Because if I push out there, there's literally nowhere I can go. There's like 5 elites sitting there. And then to the side, there's grunts. And now I'm out of ammo. Okay, I killed the sniper. Dude, I can't wait to see people's, like, also other people's thoughts on this game. I have not seen what anybody else thinks about it. I have not tried to read anything that spoils it. I have literally just tried to keep myself from everything, so I want to see what other people's gripes are with it. Shit, I don't want to die. I've killed too many things to die. Thank you for the checkpoint.
Where'd it go?
Thank you for the checkpoint, game. You've been better with that. It's been better with that for some reason lately. This is just stupid. What's a guy to do? What's a guy to do, boys? Other than this. Other than literally what I'm doing here. Come on, thank you, yes. With like the last 4 bullets that got out the door. Okay. I got like 1 weapon left on me. I gotta make it count. Dude, every time I come out this door, I feel like there's more enemies that have come, that have like added on to the pile. God. Johnson, we're literally gonna kill that guy. Do not let him live. Do not let that guy escape. Johnson, you literally let me down. There's hunters now. Okay, of course there is. Why wouldn't you add hunters to this encounter? That sounds like fun. Where I have no ammo. And I haven't even finished the last encounter, once again, mind you. If Keys dies, do I lose? No, thank God. Dude, and the hunters are literally pressing me. Did you see Keys' body fly down the corridor right there and then he respawns? Dude, I could watch Johnson and Keys fight these two hunters for a while. I won't do it, obviously, but it's hilarious. I might just a couple more times, though. Keys, put in some work, man. Oh, wait. We're gonna cook here. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Kill that. We're cooking. Everyone check in real quick. I'm locking in. Oh, it didn't unscope for me. Hang on. Shit. Shit. Oh my God. I think we've done it. I didn't get a checkpoint though, because the game hates me. I had to lock in heavy. Okay, a checkpoint game. Checkpoints are much beloved. Thank you, thank you. It's good. You've done me a great service.
Stealth elites, watch your motion tracker and look for distortions in the air.
You already have said that. You literally already have said that. It's so funny because they haven't fixed like oh, I'm cooked. Yeah, I messed up. They haven't fixed that weird reach animation thing. Like when they're in the air, they do that melee, but they're like touching the ground.
Stealth elites, watch your motion tracker.
But see right there, look at that. That's their airborne melee animation. It's because I'm knocking them back for like a split second, so they're off the ground when they start the animation. Sorry, Keys.
That was close. Marines, stay with the captain. The chief and I will sweep and clear the area of Covenant forces. Follow us, but keep the captain out of harm's way.
Yeah, sorry, there's no Marines left. They all got annihilated after the first encounter because you spawned 30 guys on me. So they're dead and gone, unfortunately. Don't run at me. Oh, he ran towards me. You couldn't have just sat down and died gracefully.
Stealth elites, watch your motion tracker and look for distortions in the air.
Shit. Damn, I got stuck on the wall.
Stealth elites, watch your motion tracker and look for distortions in the air.
Oh, come on. Their melee is so fast, dude, because it's the reach animations. Their melee is so fast.
Stealth elites, watch your motion tracker and look for distortions in the air.
Dude, how does a grenade stuck to his face not even kill his shield? Literally, his shield was still up when I had stuck him.
The chief and I will sweep and clear the area of Covenant forces. Follow us, but keep the captain out of harm's way.
Okay. This section has been much better. After that whole cluster of enemies that we killed with the hunters and everything. What was he doing right there?
We made it. Use that panel to unlock the dropship.
You got it.
That's it. The dropship is loose.
Everybody mount up. Let's get on.
Yeah, all these guys are dead, let me tell you. None of these guys made it.
Access to the ship's controls.
No need. I'll take this bird out myself.
First look of what a spirit looks like inside.
Captain, hunters.
Hang on.
I wanted them to look more aggressive in those animations right there. Those are better, but when they first walked out, they were kind of just like
Payback.
slowly lumbering out. That was sweet. That was cool.
Nice one, sir.
Sans, that's what I'll do sometimes. Like making when Marines are like, I'll do it rarely in my mod, but when Marines are like important to the story, or like they have special dialogue that furthers the story, I'll make them invincible, or I'll make it so they like revive or something like that. But I try to do it sparingly.
The cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center.
This is the cutscene that we saw. Let's see if it's improved at all. I feel like it's definitely better from when we first saw it. When they like announced it and everything. You got a Magnum, you beauty. Oh, you know what's so weird? It literally sounds like the Magnum is suppressed when I just shot it right now. It literally sounds like a suppressed Magnum, not like a normal Magnum, because it's just so much less punchy. I really wish they had kept the beefiness of, honestly, all the sound design. The Magnum, they did the worst. They did the Magnum dirty. Sans, are the spirit ships not destroyable in this? I was going to test that. I couldn't because I'm on Legendary and I'll get absolutely iced by a spirit that shoots at me. But it gave me a hitbox. In CE, they weren't destroyable, but in Reach and everything, they were. Or at least the turrets are. I don't know if you can destroy them fully in Reach, but the turrets are destroyable for sure in Reach, and they have damage states and everything. But I was shooting the spirit and it was giving me a hitbox, so I thought you could.
Area secure.
But like I had said, the encounters for CE weren't made for you to be able to destroy the spirits, so I thought they wouldn't allow you to. Which is understandable, because you'd probably break stuff if you destroyed the spirits, unless they completely changed the encounter design to account for that.
Let's go find the map room. That will show us the
Great.
location of Halo's control center.
Vehicle combat. I'm sorry, but the Warthog in this so far, when I use it in the other mission, it's probably the worst. It's probably the worst. For some reason, the AI cannot aim worth a damn when they shoot the turret. Even though it's a laser beam, when the AI shoots it, their error angle is all over the place, number one. Number two, the vehicle, like all vehicles in this, is plagued by it having its own health. So even if I'm living inside of it, it'll blow up on me out of friggin' nowhere. And they changed it. I bet I can change it in controls, but by default, the Warthog, for the first time, at least on mouse and keyboard, it steers using A and D instead of by where I'm looking with my mouse, which is a lot worse. And that's how it is by default. And it's a lot more jarring and it's a lot worse. There's so many jackals. See, look at his aim. Look at his aim. He can't kill that one stupid jackal standing out in the middle of the open because his aim is so god-awful. I don't know why they do that. Look at the error. Look at how randomly the projectile shoots all over the place. The turret is not at all like that. It is a laser beam when you shoot it, but when AI use it, it's horrible. And I don't know why they did that. I understand maybe a little bit of error angle, but they went way through the roof with it. And it's horrible because it makes me feel like I need to get right up on an enemy with my Warthog. Like I need to be right next to him in order for my Marine to kill him. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to do it. I'll stand here and let him kill these grunts. Like, look at the aim. It's just horrible. It's horrible. And in this, there's a charge up. There's a wind up time, which there wasn't in the other ones, or at least not that much of one. So it takes quite a bit of time for the Warthog to get up to charge. I think CE did do that, but the other ones didn't.
Cartographer is somewhere inside that facility.
I think CE did have wind up. But it's like a shotgun spray of bullets that he's doing. Also, why can't I know the health of my guys that are sitting in it? It was one of my favorite things that in CE, I could see my passenger's health in the Warthog. One of my favorite things. That's why I added the health monitors back in my mod, where I could always see their health and their name and everything. And in this, you can't. And I'm sad that they removed that. It's that little kind of stuff like that. And like, if you really cared, you'd redo stuff like that. I bet there was not even like a question of them adding that back in or not. I guarantee they just were like, no, it's not been in any of our Halos, so we're not going to add that. But especially, it's only unique to CE, that health. So like, if it's especially unique to CE and you're making a CE remake, you'd think that you'd definitely add that in. Like, that'd be the number, stuff like that would be the number one thing I'd add in.
Let's keep going inside. Don't let them lock the doors.
Well, it's a done deal. It's impossible not to. How did you guys survive that grenade that I threw right at your face?
Interesting.
Can I see him through the door? No, because yeah, that's right. Why didn't you add the windows back? Why didn't you keep this style the same? And you can see the elite through there with the glass. Why wouldn't you have kept that the same?
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation's security system.
Understood. We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact when we get there.
I actually haven't tried, how do I switch seats? But you see what I'm talking about? The error angle is not nearly as much as the AI shoots it at. It's a lot tighter. It shoots a lot tighter than he shoots it.
Keep an eye out for any unusual structures that could house the security system.
I also did notice they changed this ramp and everything. They changed that level design, which I'm fine with. That's fine. The level design changes that they've made, I've been fine with so far. The level design itself has been good. Same with the effects. Like the effects and level design for everything is pretty great. But that's about where my great compliments end with the game. Damn, it's so jarring to turn with A and D, dude. It's so different. Look, I'm just running into this wall. Also, they definitely should have added life. If you're going to remake CE of all games that has so many different biomes and everything, you should have added some wildlife. It was originally intended to be in CE as well. So you should have added that. Like when you're doing a remake, take those kind of liberties.
Into the interior of the island.
Those are the kind of things that you're like, yeah, that can be changed. We can make that change. That's not going to hurt anything. People would love that. Hello. Shoot, that's right. I shouldn't let my warthog take damage because it'll blow up on its own. I should actually move it.
It looks like there is a path.
Because it'll die and then I'll have... I mean, I guess I have another warthog. Screw it, screw it. Good luck with that, guys. Sorry. I'll help you out. Oh, I have 20 bullets left. I'm gonna go get ammo from that warthog. No, don't let him escape. I want that guy dead. There we go. Give it ammo. That's the Mendoza voice lines. It is weird because they mixed, I'm almost certain they're infinite voices with the CE ones because there's not all only CE voices. There is definitely other ones that are not Halo 3, not Halo 2, and not CE. So I would only assume that they're infinite since that was their most recent game. Which is fine. There's only, I think, I've ported all the voices for CE to Halo 3 and ODST, and I think there's only like 3 or 4 voices for the Marines. And that's like including the Sergeant and stuff like that, like the Sergeant variants. So there's not very many, which makes sense. It was made forever ago. Oh, right. Can't I drive the Warthog up here if I wanted to? They changed that out of the level design. Right? Isn't it like a wide enough path or something I can drive it all the way up here? Oh, you definitely can. Don't like that. Don't like that level design change. That's a way too big of a change to be kosher. In fact, I'm not going to do it. It's such a disgrace to... That's like a disservice to Bungie's level design. They intentionally did that. They intentionally blocked you from bringing the Warthog in here. And it's a disservice for you to allow the Warthog up here. I've respected the liberties they've taken so far in the level design changes, but that ain't right. I'm invincible. Damn, they are just actually blasting the hell out of me, though. That's actually wild. Can you melee? I'm literally 2 feet in front of your face. Melee. Oh my god. That's the thing about the hunters, too, that's ridiculous. It's like, why do they melee when you're literally 1 speck away from them? It makes no sense. I hate that behavior. It's not a good change. It's stupid that you're literally like 1 foot from them. And you didn't give the player a checkpoint before the hunters. Why would you do that? You're just going to make me stupidly have to kill all these guys again. For no apparent reason at all. There goes that body. Ouch. There's still another major up there. This would probably be a random but good time. I am working on... I don't know what they've announced for the Halo 2 remake. But I am working on... It's not really a remake, but I am remaking the entirety of Halo 2 within the Halo ODST engine, so I can have access to all of its engine mechanics and everything, like the engineers and all that. And I'm not just remaking it, which involves... I'm porting all the dialogue and everything. I'm porting all the assets, which I've already ported. Redoing all the scripts from scratch, all the encounters, rebuilding everything, because it's a whole new engine. But I'm taking that liberty to do all my own mod stuff with it, and add all my own new mechanics that I've made. Dude, one shot, are we for real? All the new mechanics that I've made and everything, I'm adding to that remake, and so far it's going great. I have a Patreon, which is in the description, where I've been posting a lot of the stuff, and I've been making actually a ton of really cool changes recently to the mod and adding a lot of cool things. And I'm definitely excited for it. Halo 2 is by far my favorite Halo game for the story and for the gameplay, and so I can't wait to like keep working on that. It's a ton of work to do it, but it'll be worth it when I finish it. But recently, it's actually like a mix of I do kind of a mix of like a lot of the different assets from the games. That's kind of like what I do in my mods, and I recently made huge changes to the Marines because I have all the different Marine variants in my mod. I'm gonna use my armor because fuck these guys. And I've changed all the different variants into like almost like a different branch of Marines and everything. It's cool. And they behave completely differently now, and they throw different grenades and all that kind of stuff. And I recently made brand new grenade variants and everything that haven't been in Halo before. And actually, I put changelog stuff that I've made free on my Patreon. So if you guys ever want to check that out, that's free. Like, you don't have to pay for that or anything. And it's just kind of text descriptions of literally everything I've changed and done recently in my mod. And it'll kind of show some of the grenades. So I recently, one of them is really cool. I recently made a flashbang that works perfectly. And I didn't want it to bother the player, so it only blinds them for like a second. And then they can see again. But for AI, I added stun functionality to all the AI and made brand new animations for the elites to be stunned and for brutes to be stunned and grunts to be stunned and everything. And so you throw the flashbang and it stuns all the enemies in the area for several seconds, so you can like shoot them or fight them, do whatever. And it's cool. So that's one of the new grenades. So, and I really like how it came out. Damn, can this dude die? You missed me. Fuck, dude. If that would have killed me right there from this stupid hitbox shit, I would have been so mad. Alright, moving on. I do love the look of the level. Like, all the nature and everything, it looks really good. Looks great. Damn. You're popping these guys' heads. I just killed like 4 right there in a row. It's crazy how the Magnum is. I know it was like that in CE, but I would have changed the Magnum functionality a little bit and made it do more damage up close and not be as accurate and not have the ability to scope in, and taking that opportunity to add like the battle rifle to the sandbox. Because this thing's fucking nuts. It's literally just a laser beam of destruction, and it's a pistol. Which is crazy. It's crazy that the pistol is the ranged weapon, and I get that's how CE was. But they could have made that change and I wouldn't be mad with it if you use something else to fill the sandbox in a good way, to fill that functionality of the sandbox. And how many shots do I got to put into a grunt to kill him? Yeah, the animations for the hunters is real busted. It's real busted. It's something about their right side. I've noticed when you're on their left, I don't know if they made that, if they did that to make it more difficult or something, trying to make it more difficult, but it's bad. You won't shoot me because your boy's right here, so I just need to stand next to this dude. That's the trick though. You stand next to one and the other literally does absolutely nothing because that's a stupid AI. See how he's just standing there and he doesn't want to shoot me because there's an AI that's friendly in a close proximity. So you just do that. I'm gonna die probably because he's gonna blast me. I'm gonna go get the shield. But you do that and then just do counterclockwise circles, and the animation is not screwed up in that direction. So you can just do that. I think that's the best way to deal with them. Hey, can you swing? Ouch, see? I went left and he just clobbered me. That's the problem with the vanilla hunter animations and why I made new ones that I added to my hunters. It's because that stupid thing that you can do where you can just spin in circle around a hunter and it's just kind of a cheese way to kill him. So I added multiple different melee back animations and everything to my hunters, so you couldn't, it would disrupt that flow and you'd actually have to fight them normally. But my hunters they're difficult because of that and because of behavior, not because they're like busted like these ones are. Such a shame. Such a cool cutscene, but not the CE sword sound effects and not the CE elite model.
Good. That should open
Would have
the
been
door that
beautiful.
leads
It was
into
still
the main
good,
shaft.
but it wasn't CE. If you're making a remake, you gotta make it the game that you're remaking. I knew there'd be something over here. I haven't listened to any of those. I have no idea what those say or what they do. I'll probably listen to them
We
eventually.
need to go to the main facility. Let's head back down the beach.
Mayday! Mayday! Dropship Bravo 22 taking enemy
Oh
fire.
shit, forgot about you guys. My bad, my bad, my bad.
Losing altitude.
Understood. We're on our way.
I know you're behind me. I'm aware. I have to take this with me. I don't think I have more human ammo lying around nowhere. Oh my god. It's got a huge frame rate right there.
Chief, Bravo 22 was bringing us some heavy weapons. After I saw we were up against hunters, I thought...
Snipe with my pistol. Sniping them grunts. Question to everyone in the chat. There's fall damage in this. Will I die if I jump down this? I could probably scale down by like hitting the rocks at different angles, but if I just jump straight, would I die? I feel like I would die from that. The fall damage in this is pretty hefty from what I've seen so far. Yes. We test it. I probably shouldn't have jumped to make it worse. Oh, no, that was nothing. We're good. That was just... I thought it was going to be much worse than that. Okay, give me these. Oh my god, they were not stingy with the rocket launcher ammo, let me tell you. I just kind of want to look at the wreckage, look at the state of it. How come that's killing them in like one shot? That's not their head that I was hitting. I was just hitting their arm. Yeah, what the hell? Did you guys see that? Like, it was one-shotting some of them sometimes in the arm. Okay, let's go back and get our boys. Is there still a path back here to get up onto on top of the rocks? Love the water effects. Water effects are great. Yeah, there is still a path. Hello. Hey. I'm gonna look at you. That's great texture. Your skin has great texture. Maybe hey. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Yeah, textures are great. Oh. Hit a bump. Yeah, the water effects and the wet rocks and everything look great. Wonder, is there a speed gauge? I think there is a speed gauge in here. Is there? Oh, I don't think there is. I don't think there is a at least in Halo 3 there's a speed gauge inside the Warthog that shows you like how fast you're going, and it'll go red and everything and go to different levels depending on the vehicle speed. Yeah, I'm gonna get out because you can't hit the broadside of a barn, buddy. Wait. Okay, I was gonna say, did they take out the animation where I slap with the Warthog or with the rocket launcher? Because that would have been horrible. You made me miss. Don't move. Dude, I'm ass. I'm horrible. No one watch that. Everyone look away. I'm double ass. Oh my god. Hop in, fellas. Buddy, we got literal places to be. Worlds to save. You're trolling me. You gotta be trolling me. Dude, he's literally just taking his sweet time getting in.
All clear. Contact.
Dude, there's like something about the it's taking me a second to get used to the projectile speed of the rockets. I don't know what it is. I feel like there's something about the rocket. I'm not this horrible, guys. Trust me, I'm not this horrible. There's something about like the rocket launcher. I feel like there's like a firing delay between when I press it compared to Halo 3 at least, because that's what I've been playing so much lately. I feel like there's a firing delay to it. I think there is. To like the projectile leaving the rocket launcher and me pressing the button. Maybe not. There is. It is weird. There's lag behind where you fire it and where it comes out of. See how it's like firing to the side when I shoot? There's like slight delay. There's like a very, very slight delay that's or like causing the projectile to leave late And so it feels like it's just like lagging behind a tiny bit. Hello? And man, the physics models are horrible on these. I don't get it because the physics models are made perfectly from Reach. They're already made. The friction points are there between the joints. The whole models are there. It's like they didn't bother to integrate friction points into the bipeds from the model, from like the physics models. Do you see how everything has no joints? Everything's just a noodle. There's no constraints on how far a limb can bend or friction between them. Everything's just a little limp noodle and it's horrible. I don't remember if it was like, I think it was like that in Infinite. I can't remember for sure, but I think it was like that in Infinite too. Dude, was this section called Shafted before? Because that's crazy. Dude, I love that Chief kicks that off. It's such like a relatable. That's the kind of stuff like that Bungie thought of. It's little stuff like that that adds character. It's like he did what everyone wanted him to do. You know what I mean? He did what everyone else would have done there. I'm glad they at least kept that. Don't wake up. I love the CE dialogue. CE dialogue is... It might be some of the best. It is or is definitely one of the top of all the AI dialogue in Halo. Halo 2 is also pretty dang great, but Halo CE, there's just something, it established its whole own voice codex for like all the characters, how they're supposed to sound and how they, what they say, how they act, like it established all that. That's what I didn't really like about the new Prophet also. The new Prophet sounded, and I talked about it when I played the prequel missions, he sounded so human. He doesn't sound like any other of the Prophets. He doesn't have that like voice effect in his voice. It just sounds like a normal dude talking to you. There's something weird about that jack. Like sometimes I'm just hitting him and it's just single shotting him, and I don't know why. I don't know what that is. It's doing that. Howdy. I don't have my rocket launcher anymore, so I don't know what I'm going to do about you guys. How many grenades? Mr. Owl, how many grenades does it take to kill a hunter? Dude, their fire rate is gnarly in this too. Well, it takes more than 8. I don't know how much more than 8, but it takes more than 8. I did miss like 1. Truly, this is... Oh, goodness gracious. This is definitely how you cheese them. 100%. Okay, swing at me. Swing at me. Swing at me. Swing at me, please. Thank you. See that animation right there? You can do this all day. That's why they needed a new back slap animation. Because you can just do this. That's their only variant of the backswing animation. You can just do that all day and predict what they're going to do. But if you add one more animation to that, they'll do a different one. And that's why I added it to my mod. Because it makes a world of difference. Because you don't want your AI to be caught in like stupid little cheesy tricks like that.
Okay, people, we got company coming. Let's set the table. Engage enemy forces on site. Everybody get ready for company.
It'll be easier to hold them off from inside the structure. Can you get inside?
Negative. They're coming too fast. They're right on top of us. Chief, you gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep them busy as long as we can.
Give them hell, Marine.
Everything is so shiny in here also. I didn't even talk about that. Everything's so shiny, dude. I feel like I'm in the SpongeBob future where everything's chrome. Don't like the door design either. Should have just gone with the original. Doing too much with that door design, truly. Just the way it opened, it had like 8 layers of opening in that on that door design. Howdy. Yeah, dude, you ain't fooling anybody with that spot. Dude, yeah, I've been live for 2 hours. I'm cooking. We're gaming. This will be my last mission, though, for sure. I don't even know what time it is. 1:30. Damn. Damn, boys. It's 1:30. If you're in Central Time. If you're on the West Coast, it's not as horrible. Just want to test something. There's like a slight, it's fine, but there's a slight delay between when I can reload after shooting. There's like just a little second of delay.
Analyzing. Halo's control center is located there. That structure appears to be some sort of temple. Or shrine, if I've interpreted this correctly. Interesting. A shrine is an unlikely place to put such a significant installation. Cortana to Captain Keyes.
Dude, it's just so weird. It's like she's just too dramatic. They made her so dramatic in this. It's like every cutscene with Cortana has to be like, I'm hacking the mainframe. I'm busting in. And he's like an ultimate hacker. You know, like that gif with like the guy that's on the keyboard. And he's like, oh, I'm hacking. And he's just typing super fast. That's what every cutscene with Cortana feels like now. There's no like, maybe for lack of a better word, but there's no class to a Cortana now. I feel like, you know what I mean? She's just kind of like, I'm this super fast AI and I'm so fast and quirky. You know what I mean? That's the vibe I'm getting from this Cortana. Wait, what? Brother, I'm going my own way. I forged my own path. I'm going this way. I was wrong. I was wrong. I'm a fool and I was wrong. Forgive me for that. I forged my own path to nothingness. How do I get there again, though? How do I get to that spot? Let me jump. There's that path. How do I get there? Wait, is there an elite right there? No, there's a jackal. It's a jackal. You son of a bitch. Come here. Oh, I know I can follow the marker. I wanted to, you know, be unique. I wanted to be special, okay? Ooh, overshield I feel like is better. I think that's better. And I know that people hate how she looks. I obviously don't like how she looks in this, but it's not even that as much of a detriment to me as like how she acts and how she sounds and the lines that she says. I feel like that's a bigger problem than how she looks. Why is there always so many jackals in this game? Riddle me that. I'm here sitting on like 8 jackals. Hello? Thank you. Thank you. Damn. He's charging. He's going supernova. Is this where I wanted to go? This is where I wanted to go. I feel like I should 100% do something. CE music is great. Oh shit, sorry. Next time press that. CE music and Halo 2 music are so good. They are top tier. Can never be beaten ever again, I fear. Who? You. Dude, I'm shooting his hand. What more do you want from me? Beat the man up in the corner. Oh my lord. It came up out of nowhere. That's the thing too, and that's why I put the Halo 4 jackals, because believe it or not, the Halo 4 jackals are one of the only designs that I like from that game. I actually like the, yeah, I'm cooked. I actually like the Halo 4 jackal design, not to replace the normal jackals, but as their own thing. So in my mod, I made the Halo 4 jackals, the ones that bear the shields. And the other jackals, the Halo 3 ones and everything, that are all much more light, scouty looking, they all use rifles on our snipers or riflemen. But all the heavier, stronger looking Halo 4 jackals, those guys are the ones that use shields and everything. And I made it so they can melee you. I made new animations for melee and all that. And I think it works a lot more, because that's the thing too. That dive animation from Reach for the jackals it doesn't really make sense to me because they look so light, but that animation for them dodging looks so heavy and weighty, and they barely even dive at all. in that animation, so it also didn't fit. And so I put the Halo 4 Jackal on the Reach skeleton, so it uses all the Reach animations, and it fits a lot better because they look so much bulkier and heavier. So it makes sense for them to be the shield Jackals. Heck yeah, I killed him. I'm gonna get killed too, probably. Oh my lord, oh my lord. You're dead and gone. Dude, can you not shoot me with that? I shot him first, that son of a bitch. There we go. He's charging another one. Can I please have... Can I pretty please have a different gun? Is there no other weapons in this area? Okay, there we go. There's one. Wait, we only got 15% on this. Let's swap that out. All right, now we're good. Where's the boy? Where's the golden man? Am I crazy? Did I kill him? And oh, there you are. I don't remember him being this late in CE. He was right here usually in CE. Yeah, that wasn't much of a fight, buddy. Damn, frame rates right there. It's loading a new area. I forgot about you guys.
Roger, on my way.
Yo, why is my pistol not charging? I'm holding it. You know what? No. We don't give up ground. But how many of you are there, though? How many of you are there? Dear God. Dear Lord. There's like 30 of them. There's like 30 of them, boys. You know what? Wait, I need that grenade. I messed up. Take me back. Nah, Sans. We got this. We got this. Everything's fine.
Cortana to Echo 419. The Chief and I are topside.
Catch that.
Requesting pickup.
Roger, on my way.
Wait, what? Boy, wait. Wait. What just happened? I'm gonna watch my own stream to see what just happened. Because I popped an overshield and everything, and it went away instantaneously, let me tell you. And I'm watching. I'm gonna see what happens here. Dude, my overshield and shield was gone in like 1 second.
Cortana to Echo 419. The Chief and I are topside.
Okay, that's one. Dead and gone.
On my way.
Dude, there's so many. Oh my god. Oh, they deal so much damage. Dude, that overshield is gone instantly. Dude, I can't even see my screen. I got the sun in my face, truly. Okay, we've taken down 2. Mark it down. 2 are dead. And we got a checkpoint. Moving up in the world. Catch. Catch. Don't kill me. Wait, time out, time out. God. It's okay, we got our checkpoint. Everything's fine. I missed him. Dude, there's not enough weapons in the sandbox for this moment in time. Every time I want to kill one motherfucker, another motherfucker come up. What am I supposed to do about that? Yeah, he's dead, he dead, he dead. We got him. I'm gonna go swap. We have 1%. We're going in. We're going in manual. Come here. We did it. It's done. They're dealt with. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, shut up. There was definitely more than 5. There was at least 6 of them dudes. Ooh, there's the 6th one. I told you there was 6. There's 7 of them. There's 7 of them. There's, oh my god, I meleeed him into the grenade. Brilliant. Planned. Are there more? Sans, you told me that too late, man. Told me 2 more too late. Right in there.
Let's get moving. Hammer, here are coordinates and a flight plan I've worked up.
Cortana, these coordinates are underground.
The Covenant did a thorough seismic scan, and my analysis shows that Halo is honeycombed with deep tunnels that circle the whole ring.
I hope your analysis is on the money, Cortana. This pelican won't turn on a dime.
Look on the bright side, Hammer. The last thing the Covenant will expect is an aerial insertion from underground.
Sans, you told me there was a lot of elites, but you didn't tell me those last 2 were waiting to suck out my soul. I needed you. I needed you, man. I needed that info faster. But I dealt with it. It's okay. I forgive you. Those animations are terrible. For those grunts right there, they look so goofy.
This is as far as I can go.
They look just so not fluid. They look so, like, weighty.
Good luck.
Alright, I'm ending it here. I've been streaming for a while. I'm ending it here before we start the next mission. We're saving it there and we're leaving it there. Okay. My opinion. Oh my god. Dude, Silent Cartographer and I don't even remember the mission name after that. Those 2 were so rough. A lot of them were rough, but those 2 were really rough. The saves and the enemy encounters and everything were terrible on those levels. They completely missed the mark of the feel and the vibe on those 2 levels, and it was rough. It definitely, it lowered my opinion so far of the remake, for sure. It lowered my rating, because those stuff was done in those levels that you would not do, just as a game designer in general. Not even just like making this Halo remake and completely making CE what it's not, but just as a game designer, you wouldn't have stuff almost be rage baity spawning behind the player and endlessly spawning waves and stuff like that. It's just too much. It's doing too much. It's trying to do too much. I still don't hate the game, of course. And that's the thing that's rough about Steam. It's like in Steam, you can only give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't want to give it a thumbs down, but I definitely don't want to give it a thumbs up, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not horrible. It's not a great remake. It's not very faithful in a lot of ways to the remake. And it's still not an amazing Halo by any means. But it's not like horrible. I'm not like, oh, I wasted money paying on this, spending on this so far or anything. But yeah, it's rough. It was rough. That was a rough time. But thank you everyone so much for watching. And thanks for watching so long. I know I was streaming for a long time on this one. But we're having fun. Definitely leave a like on the video if you guys liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'm definitely going to be streaming this more and playing through the rest of it and giving my thoughts like I have in this live. So you guys definitely want to feel like watching more, then I'll definitely be streaming some more. And I'm trying to, I'm not necessarily trying to get a schedule, but I'm trying to schedule the streams for quite a bit ahead of time so people can know that they're coming. But I don't necessarily have a schedule. I work and everything, and my schedule kind of changes. So I don't have like a streaming schedule yet or anything like that. But thanks guys for your patience on that, for my kind of random times I'm streaming and all that. And again, thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys have a nice rest of your night or morning, I suppose, depending on where you live now that it's after 12. And I'll catch you guys in the next stream.